Hello everyone. So welcome to another video of advanced Excel options. Okay, in today's video we'll be seeing and discussing the use of Sumifs function in Microsoft Excel. In the previous video we have seen the use of the Sumif function, and we have also discussed the limitation of the particular function. So what was the limitation? The main limitation was that we had only one, or we can provide only one criteria based on which my cells or a value or on range of cells would be added. Okay, so to counter that particular drawback, or limitation, we have this particular function called the Sumifs function. Okay, so you can say this is an extension of the particular function with some added advantage of it. Okay, so the Sumifs function in Excel is a built-in function that adds all numbers in a range of cells based on single or multiple criteria. Okay, so what's the syntax? So syntax is as such. So just like any other function, we start the function with an equal symbol followed by the keyword Sumifs, then the range or the sum range, that means the range of cells that you have to add, and then the pair of criteria range and criteria. So what is the criteria range? Criteria range is basically the cells on which we want to apply the criteria. Okay, so you can have a minimum of one criteria range, or you can have a maximum of 127. That means you can provide 1 to 127 number of criteria in this particular function. So if you give only one criteria, so it is useless, because then you can obviously go for the Sumif function. But if you want to give more than one criteria, then you can go for the Sumifs, that is with the S. Okay, Sumifs function. So basically here you have to give the pair. So you can see in the syntax. So first I have a criteria range 1, that means the cell on which I want to have the criteria, and then the actual criteria, that is criteria 1. Okay, similarly I have criteria range 2, then criteria 2. So in this pair I have to mention the criteria range, then my range of cells where I have to check the criteria, followed by the actual criteria. Okay, so without much of an ado, let's go to the practice set, and there we can see how this particular thing is done. Okay, and the other things including the wildcard and all, this remains the same as the Sumif function. Okay, so here you can see some data. Okay, so I won't vouch for the correctness of this data. This is just for the practice that we have select this particular data. Okay, so this basically says these are the top grossing movies, okay, from 1995 to 2020, and their prices, you know and their income or their gross is adjusted to the inflation. Okay, so here you can see these are the following columns which I have. For example, first I have the rank, followed by the movie, then the release date, then genre, then MPAA rating, that is mean what is the actual audience that is being targeting by the particular movie. Okay, then the total gross, that means the actual income they did in the particular amount of time, and then this the income. Obviously the inflation happens over time. Okay, so if that particular movie had been released at this present time, and this particular income, what is its value in today's time. Okay, that's what these four columns, okay, these columns mean. Okay, so I have a few examples here. Okay, and there I would be trying to use the Sumif function or Sumifs function to find some relevant information or from the particular data set. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so I think this is already done, so we'll just see the how we use the Sumifs function in this particular question. So first is find the total gross of all the comedy movies in the list. Okay, so here you can see I have to find the total gross, so that is the sum range, right? And what is the criteria? I have to see the genre of it. So genre is a comedy movie. Okay, so here there is only one range. Okay, so here you can see in the explanation part. So for this particular question, my sum range would be total gross, my criteria range 1 would be genre, and my criteria 1 would be, it's not criteria allocate, it's criteria 1. Okay, my criteria 1 would be comedy. So what is so here you can check what my formula would be, starting with an equal symbol, then it is IFS Sumifs. Okay, and this is my first is my sum range. So what is my sum range? So if you check the data here or a table, you can see my total gross is in the column F. Okay, so it's from F3 to F15. Okay, so that's why. So you can see here my first sum range is F3 to F15. Then my criteria range 1 is genre. So where is genre? Genre is in D. That's why my criteria range 1 is D3 to D15. And what is my criteria? Since it's a string type, okay, basically it's the characters. Okay, so I don't have to compare anything. So I will use the double quote. Okay, and here it says comedy. Okay, so all the movies, okay, in this particular chart which has the genre as comedy would be selected, and the gross income of all those movies from this particular cell would be added. Okay, so what is the answer? So here you can see the answer. The answer is 1,418,329 dollar. Okay, is it clear? Okay, so the next question, it says find the gross total of all the movies in the list that was released in 2004. Again, a simple problem. This can be done using Sumif function also, and also with the Sumifs function. Again, we have only one criteria range here. Okay, so what is the sum range here? So here my sum range would be gross total, okay, or total gross, and my criteria would be release date or release year, and my criteria would be 2004. So how do I write it? So again, starting with equal Sumifs, then my sum range is again the same. It is F3 to F15. Okay, and here let's check. So here my release date is in the column C. So my criteria range 1 would be C3 to C15. Where is my the name of the movies and the genre or release of the movies are mentioned. Okay, C3 to C15. And what's the criteria? The criteria is the release date should be 2004. So since it's a numerical value, I don't have to give the quotes. So I have mentioned 2004 without the quotes. Okay, and then we get this particular value. Okay, so let's try writing this once again. Okay, and let's see if the answer is same or not. So it is begin with a equal symbol Sumifs. Okay, and once you write this, even your let's say prompt will help you in with the syntax. So here it's giving the prompt of what the syntax should look like. Okay, so obviously my total gross was in column F, so it is F3. Okay, you can also drag if you want. Okay, so F3 to F, let's say 15. That's where my movies are, followed by criteria range 1. So what is my criteria range? It's the release date, so it is in the column, let's say C. So C3 to C15, right? And then my criteria. So on which criteria I'd be selecting? The criteria is 2004. So let's mention 2004. Bracket closed. Yeah. So that's my answer. Okay. Similarly, let's go to the next problem. Okay. So find the total gross of all the PG-13 rated drama in the list. So here you can see we have two criteria, right? So first, what is the sum range? Again, the sum range is total gross. Okay, and then I have here two criteria. First criteria is obviously the rating. What is the rating? It should be the rating is PG-13, and the next criteria is a genre, and the genre is drama. Correct. So how do I write this particular query? So let's check. Okay, so here is how it's been written. So let's write it once again. Okay, beginning with one equal symbol and then Sumifs. Again, I'm telling you here we don't have to care while writing the formulas or while writing the functions, since it doesn't consider the case. So if you write in the capital also, it doesn't it won't give you any error. Even if you write in the small letter, it won't give you error. Okay, but be careful while giving the matchings, okay, or the criteria. There you may find some problem. Okay, so what is the, so we have to find the gross. Again, the gross is in F. So I think we saw in the previous video, we can also drag to select the range. So we can basically drag it and get the range. You see the range is selected. Then the first one is MP rating. So let's select MP rating. It's a easier way. And what is the criteria? The criteria is, it says PG-13. So since it's a mix, so I write it in this manner within the quote. So the first is PG-13, correct, and the second criteria is the criteria range of genre. So here is genre. So here is the genre. So let's sorry. I think I have selected one extra cell. Just delete it and select the genre. And in the genre, what's the specification that I want? What's the criteria that I want? The criteria is the genre should be of drama, correct? So let's mention drama. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Just wait. Yeah. Drama. Okay. So is it correct? First is our sum range. Okay. Second, our first criteria range, then followed by the criteria, then second criteria range followed by the second criteria. Bracket closed. Enter. So this is the total gross of all those PG-13 movies that are of genre drama. Okay. Similarly, for the next question again, I have, you see, two conditions, right? So again, here I am. Here my sum range should be total inflation adjusted gross. So let's read the question. So find the total inflation adjusted gross of the comedy movies which had a total gross of more than how much? 300,000, correct? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So again, what I'll check. So let's see. First, my sum range here would be total inflation adjusted gross. That means our column G, correct? Then the first criteria range would be genre, and the criteria would be comedy. And my second criteria range would be total gross, and the criteria would be okay 300,000, right? Not exactly, it should be more than 300,000. Okay, so just we can write the syntax. Okay, so here it is. So I will not write it again. Okay, just I'll read it to you. Just you can check. Okay, so here it is. First is the Sumifs keyword. Okay, then my sum range, that is G3 to G15. Then my first range or first criteria range, that is D3 to D15. That's for the genre, and followed by the criteria. So what's the criteria for genre? It should be comedy, correct? Then followed by my second criteria range, that is F3 to F15, and then my criteria. What is the criteria? It should be more. So I have this greater than symbol, more than 300,000. Okay, and then press enter. So once you press the enter, you get the data. Okay, so you can verify it of your own as well, whether this is correct or not. And then we have this last question. Okay, so what it says, find the total gross of all the PG rated comedy movies in the list that gross more than 300,000. Same thing, but with a extra criteria. So again, here my sum range would be total gross. Okay, my sum range would be total gross. Okay, and my first criteria would be the rating, MPA rating. Okay, and my criteria would be PG. Second criteria range would be genre, and the criteria would be comedy. And the third criteria, the third criteria range would be total gross, followed by my, and what is the criteria? More than equal to 300,000. Okay, so here you can see. Okay, I think I have done a little mistake here. Let's check. Yeah, so here just my sum range would be total gross. Okay, not total inflation gross, it would be total gross. And again, my criteria range would be, so you can see here the sum range and the criteria range is same. Okay, so this is not a problem. You can have some queries as such as, you know, there's no issue with that also. Okay, so yeah, so that's it. So let's see the query. So what it says first, so here in this particular problem I have three criteria range. So what's the maximum criteria range that you can have? It is 127. So here I have three criteria ranges and three pair of criteria range and criteria. In this manner you can have a maximum of 127 criteria range and criteria pair. Okay, so what, let's see the query. So it says, obviously first I'm starting with the equal symbols followed by the Sumifs keyword, then the sum range, obviously it's the genre, right, followed by the first criteria range, that's the criteria range of MPA rating. So here you can see my MPA rating is in let's say, yeah, my is in E, right? So is it E? Let's check. Yeah, it's E3 to E15 followed by the actual criteria, then D3 to D15 for the genre, followed by the actual criteria, that's a comedy, and then my last criteria, that's the gross itself. Okay, that is F3 to F15 followed by the criteria that is more than $300,000. Okay, and then you can see, just press enter and here you get the value of it. Okay, so this is how we'd be using this particular, let's say, data, okay, or sorry, a particular function in this particular data to get our queries. Okay, so this is a very convenient option. Okay, so what you can do is, I'll just display this particular data. Okay, so you can take the screenshot of it. Okay, and okay, so I have taken the screenshot, and in the after that I have this, you know, sample questions which you can try of their own. Okay, of your own. Okay, so what you can do is, you can just take a screenshot of this, or what you can do is, I'll also mention this in the description. Okay, so in the comments you can tell me what these queries would be if I'm using the Sumif function. Okay, so based on this particular data, what would be the query? Okay, so for first question, it says find the total inflated gross of all movies in this list. So it's basically a simple thing, no condition, just a total, addition. Okay, so you don't have to apply any Sumifs condition here. Second is find the total gross of all the PG rated comedies in the list. So obviously there will be two conditions here. Okay, and you have to find out what the conditions are. The third question says find the total inflation adjusted gross of all the PG rated comedies in this list. Okay, the fourth question is find the total inflation adjusted gross of all the PG-13 rated drama in the list. Okay, and the last question is find the total gross of all the PG rated drama movies in the list that grossed over how much? Let's check. I think it's 1 million, correct? Yeah, that's gross more than 1 million. Okay, so these are some of the questions which I would like you all to try of your own. Okay, so do mention those your comments. Okay, and tell me, obviously write the question or write the question number. Okay, followed by your answer. Okay, so that's how we use, or that's how we use the Sumifs function in Microsoft Excel. Okay, so we'll meet again to explore some other useful utilities of Microsoft Excel. Till then, stay safe and keep learning. Thank you.